So this is a replica of what my ideal classroom would look like to be inclusive of all students. And starting with this read and share area right over here, I decided to include a carpet space so that students can sit and listen as read aloud stories or sit and interact with partners and read together, so that way they become more comfortable with reading aloud and reading in front of other students. There's also a chair to make it more comfortable for students to want to read and be excited about reading. The bookshelf would be located right next to the carpet area, so that way the students aren't walking across the room to retrieve their books, and we'll have it right where they're supposed to be. Over here we will have two boards where the students will be able to hang up their work or hang up a grade that they did well on and portray it to the class, and that way they can express some of their individuality within the classroom setting. Right here is our smart board where students will be able to interact whenever the teacher calls on them to engage with this classroom and allow them time out of their seats to work on the board. Right here is our projector, which would be hanging from the ceiling of the classroom, which every class would have as a technological aspect of their classroom to portray what the teacher projects from her computer, so the classroom is able to visualize what she's expressing. And then over here is where our computer cart would be, so the students can return their Chromebooks back to their assigned areas, and the teacher will be positioned right in an angle, so that way she is able to see all the students within the classroom and make sure they're on task and doing what they're supposed to be doing. There's also a first aid kit right next to this teacher's desk, so that way she's able to retrieve the medical supplies that are needed in case of any emergencies. And finally, I decided to include a model of eating around the classroom, so that way students are able to try new nutritious foods within their diet. And here is my model one more time. And finally, I would like to add that I also included an emotional support animal to show that some individual students are different from other students and may need some extra help within the classroom for anxiety or other reasons. And that's my classroom.